it's Wednesday, and we've got the plasma cutter out here. I got it set up, getting ready to cut. This is a Thermodynamics Cutmaster 52. This will sever 1/2-inch plate and cut 7/16 all day long. We're going to cut down around this part of the fender here to get these fenders cut off. For those of you who didn't catch yesterday's video, we're putting sections of fender in this trailer. Basically, it's the back half on both sides. Here from the bend down, because we've got a couple of good holes in it there and there and there, and it's really bad on the back side. And then the other one's actually got a big hole in the top, right about in there, and it's really mangled at the bottom. You can see that. So I'm gonna get you guys set up on the tripod here. Sorry about the sniffles, it's got cold again. So basically I'm just trying to get myself some room so I can cut. I'm going to cut out a partial section of this. I've used the electric grinder with a cutoff wheel on it, and I've cut here and down to here where it mates up to that fender, and then I'm going to take the plasma cutter and I'm going to knock the rest of this off of there. Get some of that grinding dust crap out of the way. I got a set of shade 7 glasses here for safety. I could use my welding helmet, but I don't have that out right now. I may switch to that, but normally these are plenty dark for plasma cutting. You just get a little bit more protection on your face with the welding helmet. I'm pulling my standoff guide off of this because I need all the room I can get to get in here and cut. So let's see if this thing will fire for me. And I just want to double check. I should maybe put a fire blanket in here so I'm not hitting that tire. Yeah, I think we're going to go do that. I haven't hit it yet, but I sure as hell don't want to. I guess I could pull the tire off. But that's what this blanket is for. This is fireproof. Just in case. Better safe than sorry. I don't have to buy a tire. There we go. Safety first. I almost forgot about that, dude. Or I did forget about it. What the hell? And not even getting close to that tire. That's a good thing. Make sure I'm actually getting through that. Yeah, it looks like I am pretty good, so I'll get as much of this cut as I can. and then we'll go back to the cutoff wheel. Having that frame rail or tie down rail in my way is not making life very easy. Might have to change the angle on an angle here. Yeah, it looks like I got through it. It ain't pretty, but I got through it. I don't really have any way to get my finger in there to pull the trigger to light the damn torch. Oh, I don't want to do this upside down, I can tell you that. See if I can I don't know how I'm going to get in there. Not just yet. I'm trying to conserve on the cutoff wheels. That might have got me somewhere. There we go. Now I can probably get in there. Oh yeah, that's not going to work good with no ground on it. Let's try that again. Alright, there's one down. Do a little trimming up here, I think. that's about all we're going to be able to get from there because I can't get a good angle on it, so we're going to have to take a cutoff wheel to it. Notice this thing blows air to cool the tip. And then it stops. Now that machine, the fan's running full bore on it, and it's running a cool down cycle. It runs while you're cutting and for several minutes after, and then that'll shut down and the machine will be quiet as a mouse, just sitting there. So we're going to do the same thing to the other side. We got 11 minutes worth of video so far. So we'll stop there and I'll bring you back when I get that cut up. Guys, I got both sides of this cut out for the area that I'm going to section in. Everything is ground down to bare steel where I need to weld. I ended up cutting part of that rail off that goes between that pocket and the fender. I'm going to have to weld it back on, obviously, but it gave me better access to grind that out. Take a look at the other side. It was a little bit worse, but we'll get her done. See, there's that piece that I whacked off the other side. It actually goes right there. But that's all cleaned up as good as it needs to be cleaned up. Heat oil sprays a lot of this stuff, so there is some oil on it I'll have to clean up, but there's some gunk down there. I don't know what that is. It might be oil. So we'll clean it up, keep the fire extinguisher ready. I'd weld it outside, but I'd have to stick weld it. It's just, or use flux core wire. It's just too windy outside. But give you guys a quick tour of my welding equipment here. I can do pretty much anything that I ever need to do with this machine right here. This is a 5/16 machine, and it's only 30%, maybe it's more than 30% duty cycle. I'll have to look at it. Yeah, it's 30% at 135 amps. So I believe that's what that says. Yep, 30% at 135. So that's 30% duty cycle at max. I've never ever tripped the thermal overload on this, and I've welded 1/4 inch with it for quite a while. I don't think I've ever welded anything much heavier than that, but I got 035 wire in it. Not a big fan of the welding for dummies, the auto set feature up there. Just don't use it that often. Once in a while I'll mess around with it, but that's my homemade welding card. A buddy of mine made that for me probably 12 or 13 years ago, and painted it orange because that's what I had, and it's been working ever since. I wish it was a little shorter. I don't like it being so tall, but I haven't made up my mind to cut it down just yet. I'd like the welder to actually sit at an angle and tilt back on it. And then this is my Thermodynamics Cutmaster 52, and this is a 1/2 inch machine right here. This is probably one of the best purchases I ever made. I shopped around quite a bit when I bought it to look at you know, capabilities and cost, and I forget what I gave for this machine. I gave less than $1,000 for that welder, brand new, about 5 years ago. And this I bought within a month of that. I had a little 110 welder before that I was welding with that did everything I needed it to do, but I wanted a 220 welder because of the duty cycle, because I was tripping the thermal overload on the other one. But that's what I got done for today, and I was going to go get the steel. I thought I had some, and I do, but it's not wide enough. It's about 1.5 inches too narrow. And I'm not going to scab that in. I've already got to make a weld joint here where I'm sectioning it, and where it bends right in here. So I don't want to have to scab in a section off the side. I had a bigger sheet, but evidently we've stolen from it over the years, so I'll have to go get some steel tomorrow. It's already like 3:30, and our local welding shop, they close at 4 o'clock. They're there from 7:30 till 3:30, so I don't want to push my luck going up there just now. I'll go there first thing in the morning and see if I can find a drop, or I might have to buy a 4x10 sheet, which I really don't want to have to do if I don't have to. But they're not real big on selling drops, and they sell their drops for about 3 times scrap value or 4 times scrap value. So the drops aren't cheap anyway. So it'll be one of those scenarios, you know, how big is the drop and what's it going to cost me to buy it. So I will get back on this tomorrow, and we will catch you guys then. Stay tuned for part 2.